ladles and jelly spoons. I've had a brainwave last night. I decided to put my Pocket 3 on here, so it's not on my shoulder, and do the other camera on here, which is this one. And this is the setup. I've got a massive monopod there, and there's the other camera on the back there, and I can control the other camera no problem. So I can zoom in, zoom out, go left, go right. The only thing it doesn't do is in webcam mode it won't do face tracking, so sometimes I might go out of frame, but that's not a problem. But anyway, it is 9 o'clock. Well, that didn't work, did it? What's happened there? Do I have to press play or something? Right, I'm gonna have a word with these people. Cool dude. I've got the new setup, which is me here and looking forward there, but a lot of people complained that on TV, where I am is where all the comments are. So I changed it to that. Is that better? Cool dude. Right, we'll go and visit somebody in Arona Gran. I'm in Los Cristianos at the far end, the Arona Gran. We're at the Arona Gran down the bottom here, and we're going to find out where they are. Let me just put this down so I don't keep knocking it with my feet. There you go. Perfect. I can hold it there now. It'll just find me eventually, which is cool. There you go. Oh, they are on. Hey, cool dude. I've got all your comments here. Adam's on. February's coming. Cool dude. Alan's Homemade Vlogs. It's Craig. Foggy's on. Morning Quickie, go and shoot. Julie Wade, Ruth Robertson, Adam, Alan, Mr. 420, Susan Roberts, and Marie's on, of course. CC's off. Fine, cool dude. Take now Black Labrador Jen out for a walk. Cool dude. Hola, buenas tardes. Buenos días. Right, we're coming up to the Arona Gran here, and we should be seeing some people. Hola. Oh, there they are. Cool dude. They're coming out now. Good day.
Hey. My son's here too.
Emil.
Emil. Emil's coming next week.
Emil, yeah?
Email.
How's it going?
How's it going? Good to see you. Hello, darling. I hope you like the picture. Did you see the picture, Christopher?
Yes, that's
You did that?
I love it.
I thought it'd give you, I tried to do it. I said make her a bit younger, right? And then he made you a bit of a dolly bird, right? So,
Dolly bird.
a dolly bird? You don't know what a dolly bird is? Ladies and gentlemen, these are Americans. You got to apologise for them. They don't know what a dolly bird is. It's probably, you can't say it anymore these days, but
like a doll?
no. A dolly bird is a girlfriend. You know, it's like a.
Oh my God.
Like a, you know, oh, she's a dolly bird, right?
Oh, I see.
But yeah, no, I suppose you can't use that anymore, can you? What a shame. Cool dude. Foggy's on to 478 people. I don't know how many people we got on actually.
Hey, I got your t-shirt on.
That's not mine.
It isn't?
No, that's the McMaster.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I thought it was yours. I did buy two of yours.
I looked this morning. You ordered them on the 2nd of June.
And it never came.
And
give me my money back.
They gave you money back?
Yeah.
Oh, I better get the money out then quick because it's still paid for. I've still got it in my account. Have they given you the money back already?
No. They gave me my PayPal paid me already.
All right. Okay.
So I guess PayPal will do something.
No, they don't owe me anything because if you've got the money back. But I went on today and I could actually take the money out
Oh, I see.
that I make. It's only like €2 a piece. I don't make a lot on them, you know. And so I could take that out and then PayPal will come and say, hey.
Oh my God.
Oh, chew.
Yeah, I ordered it for his birthday and it never came.
Oh.
And then I ordered a St. Patrick's Day shirt for him for St. Patty's Day, and it was too small. They gave me a kid's, like, it would fit him, not a kid.
Well, kiddies one, there you go.
Not a kid, but it didn't fit my brother.
All right. So these are the pictures that I took the pictures from the video that we did together, right?
Look at that.
And that was you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what I did then?
Dolly bird?
No, I'll show you what the dolly bird is in a minute. So I asked ChatGPT to do characters in the Pixar 3D style.
Yeah.
So that's what they did.
That's hysterical. I love it. I love it.
That is cool.
Yeah.
And then I thought, you're rough and ready, right, on here. You got the same jacket on as well. Yeah.
This is my pocketbook.
Yeah, she is.
I'm afraid to carry a purse.
Exactly.
And someone will grab it.
Nice.
So then I said to ChatGPT, I says, look, can you make him a bit younger? And this is what they came up with.
Let me see. Oh my God.
So I thought, well, no, that's not going to work, And then I says, can you make it a little bit older, but nice looking, and so, and then that's what they came up with.
Oh my God. That's cool.
So then I thought, that's a dolly bird, right? And then I thought, you know what? That's Dan.
That's fine.
That's Dan. Right?
That's good.
There you
I
go.
think it's perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Dan. Look. There you go.
You are an
and
artist.
Christopher. And Emil, which I always remember as Emil.
Yeah.
It's in Germany they call it an Eselsbrücke, which means a donkey's bridge. So you think of something else to remember something else.
Yeah.
It's like Josie and the Pussycats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was because she's called Josie. I had to remember Josie and the Pussycats was a teenage cartoon thing. Yeah. Right, I'm parked actually down there.
Okay.
So because I thought we can go for a walk, and then I don't have to walk all the way back up to get the car.
Exactly.
And then
This is
we'll
what you
stop
bought
for a
the other
coffee.
day?
This is what I bought on. This is what arrived on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is fantastic because I'll show it you.
Wow.
This is the system, look, and I can go to this camera here, which we're all on. Hello, and I can zoom out there. That's pretty wide. I can zoom right into Christopher and Emil there. Yeah, so that's pretty good. I could even turn it round by pressing this 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And I won't. So I can turn it around like that,
Wow.
and it can go forward. Right, so I can have 2 forward cameras. It won't go 360 degrees. I think
You
it's
are
about
so
270.
good with all these things.
And I quite like it anyway. It's part of the hobby. In fact, I'd do this even if nobody's watching.
Yeah.
And then we can swap to this cam, which is my shoulder cam here. Right. I could even zoom with this now. I think if I'm doing this, yeah, I can zoom in with this.
Now, could you
and I can
do this just with this on your shoulder?
I used to do it just with this, and nothing else.
Yeah.
And then I thought, why not? Why not spend thousands of dollars and and carry loads of weights? That's what I thought. Yeah. And then I've got this one, which is a split screen. So this camera is pointing typically at me, and then this one shows me where I'm going. But people complaining that me on this side covers up the comments, which are these.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
On a TV.
Yeah.
On a TV, when you watch it on a TV, the comments come on the screen,
Oh,
which is
yeah,
stupid.
I didn't watch
right?
it on TV.
On mine, they don't, because on my TV, I make the comments extra. Now, in fact, on my TV, I don't have the comments. Mine's not that smart. So then what I did is I moved it over to that side, and that's the one we're going to use.
Very good.
Cool, dude.
That's so cool. I want to get my son Emil into doing this.
Sorry?
I want to get you into
Oh,
doing it because you
maybe.
travel so.
Yeah.
Tell
yeah.
him where you
Looks-
went so far this year.
Oh.
Bali.
Okay. Bali, Southeast Asia. Yeah. Thailand.
Are you going on business or pleasure?
Bit of both.
Yeah?
I teach online, so it.
Also, you're a digital nomad, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good travel opportunity.
What do you teach?
English.
English.
And now
Right.
we had an office.
And how did you learn English? Being American, you know.
I don't know. It took a
Because
while.
me.
Yeah.
I'm an English.
Then how did you learn English?
How what?
How did you learn English?
How did I learn English?
I thought, were you born in America?
Yeah.
They don't speak English over there.
Oh,
Yeah.
We
This-
destroyed it.
No,
They speak Merkin.
I'm an English teacher, so I raised both my kids.
All right, okay.
And they both.
So it's a family business, basically.
Yeah, and they both came to my classroom
Uh-huh.
as volunteers to help adults speak English.
All right. So you're teaching adults.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I teach adults, but this past 3 years I've been teaching the little kids.
Yeah, right.
Just because I like them, but I've always taught adults
Okay.
English.
Let's go. Let's have a walk. Stop for a coffee, and then I want to interview Christopher because he's the guy that's the man of mystery.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he used to own a bar here, and when I tell you which bar it was, if I may,
Yeah.
don't tell him yet. You will be amazed. Right, let's go. Does anybody want a microphone while we're walking?
Got a reputation.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it to Chris and my son.
Okay. Here's a second
Go
microphone.
ahead, take that.
You can either clip it or stick it with a magnet. Just don't lose the magnet. That's why I've only got one, because somebody else lost the magnet.
I can't believe Chris is leaving tomorrow.
I know.
He wants to come back. He's like, this is it. I love Tenerife.
Okay. So we're going on the Arona Gran. This is the Arona Gran, right?
Yeah.
Great
A lot of people
hotel.
stay here on the channel. Actually, I'm going to do this. Sorry, this one. That's probably better. You get us all on it.
I feel like
can-
we're following Moses across the Red Sea.
There we go. That's good, isn't it? We're all on it. Cool, dude. I've got to be careful with the wires, haven't I? Like that. I'll just keep it like that. So, ladies and jelly spoons, if you're just new to the channel, it is cloudy today, and it started last night, I believe, when we went out for Christina's birthday. And but it is 25 degrees and a little bit muggy, isn't it? It's quite humid. Probably not Florida humid, but a little bit humid.
Beautiful though. I like this weather too.
I prefer it like this. Direct sunlight and me don't mix.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is very
You?
relaxing.
I think what I did is I gave Christopher the mic and then you're doing the talking.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I don't want you to talk.
I'll talk later.
You talk
You,
now.
he talks later. You're talking now. Don't lose the magnet.
I don't
Right.
really know how to do this. Oh,
Dynamic serves on. It's great
Okay.
getting all these links to other YouTubers.
Don't
Good
slip.
stuff. We got to help each other. If we don't help each other, nobody will find us. That's the problem. Let's just straighten this thing up here. 1, 2. There you go.
now what do you think about these apartments here?
The ones in front of us.
Yeah, because I stayed in an Airbnb last year behind Big Ben, and it had a beautiful breeze. You could see the ocean, straightforward, and 2 bedrooms, bathroom. I liked it.
I've never actually looked at them, to tell you the truth. I know you stayed there, but I've never actually looked to see what it's like. I'm sure you're the ones that she's
It had
talking
a
about.
beautiful sea breeze.
Is
I thought,
it this one here? Yeah.
no, it's behind the Big Ben.
Oh, behind Big Ben. That's a
So-
bit further that way.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a little ratty though. No, it wasn't this one.
Yeah, that was.
No, it was the one
Should we
with
go down the beach?
the awning, the striped awning.
It's on the
Okay.
other side
Yeah,
of the building.
yeah. Don't slip. It's very slippery here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Hold my hand, Christopher.
There we go.
Cool dudes. Where are we going? We're going to the beach.
Yeah.
So the behind us, ladies and jelly spoons, is the Arona Gran, made famous by Alan's Homemade Vlogs. If you want to see anything about the Arona Gran online, go and check out Alan's Homemade Vlogs.
Definitely, they are.
And he
really
had the
good.
up experience as well, didn't he?
Very, very good. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. There we go. We're helping each other. That's what this channel's all about.
When I was in Madrid before I came here, my son had to hold my hand the whole trip because it was slippery.
Really?
Yeah.
I think you're just doing that to hold your son's hand myself.
Actually, I held his elbow.
Oh, right, okay. The old elbow.
I got it.
Oh, the ferry's going. Hola.
We're thinking of doing some sort of tour today.
A tour, where do you fancy going?
Well, it's that Viking ship,
Oh, right.
and just sit on there and they have a little show or something.
Uh-huh.
We're thinking about it. Maybe not today, or maybe tomorrow.
Well, it's quite calm today, so it's always nice to be calm. I think you get a burger and a beer as well on that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Dan used to be involved in that. Tenerife first excursions.
Yeah, I remember, because when the ship came to Los Cristianos 2 or 3 years ago, I met Dan. I ran after him.
Oh, you're
He was
stalking him, you mean?
Yeah, I ran after him and I said, "I know you. You're Dan."
I know
and
you.
He was very sweet, and he took a picture with me.
See you, Webby. Don't forget, for cancer auction, timothydow.com/Webby. Exactly.
Webby on live.
No, it's just on the chat. 2 seconds. Ladles and jelly spoons. It does get heavy, this.
I bet.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is do the forward cam. No, that's us. Do the forward cam.
That's the one on your shoulder?
That's the one on the shoulder,
Okay.
yeah. And then what I can do, I can balance it here and do that. Now that is an easier way to carry.
Okay.
I look like a hunter. But that means I can't see you. Oh, I can.
And you know, we went to Big Ben yesterday afternoon,
Oh, yeah.
and we were talking to the people there because they said, "Oh, are you American?"
Americans.
And so then they started talking to us, and they all knew the YouTubers here on the island.
Uh-huh. Except me.
Who did they know? Who did they know?
McMaster.
McMaster.
The McMaster and the Night
Who else?
Strider.
Who else do they know? I forgot.
Not Tim. If you'd
I
have gone
don't
to the
think that-
Victoria, the Queen Vic,
Yeah,
they would have known me. Oh, Kevin the Scotsman, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they were from near Aberdeen or something.
Oh, these weren't the owners of the bar?
No.
Oh, right, okay.
Just-
No, the owner of Big Ben is Spanish. He's from here.
Uh-huh.
Said his family had it for 35 years.
He's a bit sporadic in opening, when I remember. So he used to open when he fancied. You found a nice coffee place here, you said the other day. I read on Facebook.
I don't know. I've seen a few of the places that's like really awesome to just sit, but they're probably touristy for you.
No, I mean, there's nothing wrong with touristy. I mean, if it wasn't for tourists, this would be a desert.
Yeah, true.
This would be a desert, or maybe they'd do some desalination of the sea, or
Well, we
Lime.
we ate 2 dinners in a row,
Uh-huh.
2 days in a row, at the place over here. I don't know the have to say.
yeah,
the
I
name.
saw the picture
Yeah,
of one of these. I think it was
the second one from there. So not
that's right,
that
with
one.
the mojito above it.
Yeah, this one here.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, we could sit here.
No, they don't open. I don't think until 10, do they?
Oh,
But we got plenty of time. It's only 9:15.
yeah. This is where we
Mm-hmm.
we ate.
No, we'll go a little bit further. Have you seen this Kevin the Scotsman and me on the mural?
No, I want to see
Let's go
the
look at that.
mural.
Let's go look at the mural.
Oh, good, because I told Chris that's the one thing I want to ask him to show us.
Okay, we'll do that, and then if it's open, we can go to the cafe next to the church.
Oh, yeah, I love
Is that okay?
Yes. I love that church,
There
that
you
whole
go.
little area.
They know us there as well.
It's very
They're,
nice.
they're pretty good with the thing. My other camera's gone all weird. Let me straighten it up. There you go. See if it's still working.
Okay.
I think we're on. It's got somebody else though. There we go. It's got me now. Please get me now.
You feeling a bit better, Tim?
I've still got a bit of a cough. That's
Hey,
why I'm not
take this
cuddling
and
you.
talk now. Your turn. Here you go. Okay, Chris has the microphone now.
Okay, cool dude. Oh, the good thing is that the other camera also does point forward, so I can get this one to point forward. That's good. That's even better. Oh, that's the excursion you're going to do, right, Chris?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's do it.
I will not do that.
No way.
It's a bit chilly.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't like all that.
I haven't been in the water since Jaws.
This is Jaws, right? You know, the funny thing is, Chris, the sea temperature around the Canary Islands is controlled by the alisios, the trade winds. And so therefore it never rises above 24 degrees C,
Oh,
right? Hey Siri, what's 24 degrees C in Fahrenheit?
it's got to be 80 something degrees.
75.2. So 75.2 degrees, it never comes above 75 degrees. And your body temperature is a lot higher than that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So there is always the danger, if you're out at sea, that you go into cold water shock and have a heart attack. So most of the people that die here die of heart attacks, not drowning. And we lose a lot. I mean, if you look at the hey Siri, how many people have drowned in the Canary Islands this year? She's got to ask ChatGPT, so I don't know if it's going to be right or not. Oh, that's gone all wonky, look.
Oh, that's festive.
So, according to ChatGPT, there is a 13% decrease in the drownings from the same period last year, but we've lost 27 people this year already.
Wow.
I know.
Are there lifeguards usually?
There are lifeguards, but they're usually on the beach, and most of these people are sort of a bit further out, you know?
And then it's freezing and they die.
Yeah. Well,
What is it? You go further out, it gets colder?
well, I mean, not that far out, really. It's beyond the shallows.
Yeah.
It will never rise above 75 degrees Fahrenheit. You know? So be careful, as they say. Right, we've got a bench here. Are we all going to sit on it? Because we'll have a look at some of the questions and answers. I'll sit on the arm here. There we go.
Sit.
You okay?
Chris, sit.
So, ladles and jelly spoons. Let go to USB 2. That's us. So let's get us on here. Don't forget you got a microphone on, so no whispering, because everybody understands.
Picture of
Okay, so dynamics here. Tim is full of useful facts. Turn my laptop sideways, says Craig. Oh yeah. 75 degrees, says Craig. Thanks, Craig. They are from DC, and Dian grew up in New York. That's David Butler, your biggest fan. And Anne-Marie's sidekick. Sorry, David.
He knows of my favorite, what was it, what's his name? Larry Cunningham. He knows Larry Cunningham, who is my cousin, who's famous in Ireland.
All right.
He passed away. He's old time.
He's already gone. He's already passed away, oh dear.
He was a singer, right?
Yeah.
Pearls are singing. I'm going to do this. I'm going to say 1, 2, done. So let's have this one here. That's quite a good thing, isn't it? Because we can look at this thing here as well. Probably not.
Getting
try
better at that.
Like that. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do a news layout where we're the other side. So I'm just testing this, guys. So don't worry. Hiya.
Hi.
You want to come have a look? We're live on YouTube.
Oh, good.
So this is A and this is B. I'm just setting up put a nice background in, and then we can press it. There you go. That's good, isn't it? And
I've been following him since 2020. We're from America.
They come specially for me from America. And there are 5 people watching. 109 people watching now. 5 last time I looked. What are your names? Where are you from?
From Bradford.
From Bradford?
Yeah.
And what's your name?
Bev.
Bev and? Rob. Bev and Rob from Bradford, ladies and jelly spoons.
Hi.
Give all your family a wave.
Hi, Kirsty. Hi, Cal. Hi, grandkids.
And then you got to tell them to go to Timothy Dowd on YouTube.
Go to Timothy Dowd on YouTube.
At Timothy Dowd, D-O-W-D. It's like double diamond with an ow in it.
Right. Well, we're going home today, so.
You going home?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the weather's turned, hasn't it, yesterday?
Well,
so
it's been lovely since we've been
it has
here.
been here, yeah.
It's been lovely.
It has been lovely. Well, nice to meet you.
And you.
And we'll see you on the next one.
And you.
Don't forget to like,
Bye-bye.
subscribe, and ring
Take
that
care.
little bell for notifications. Oh, you do watch me? Yeah. Me and Lee? Yeah. Cool dude. He did a Blonde Angel one last night where they both get Oscars. Great acting. Check it out.
Yeah. All right, love.
All right, take
See
care.
you. Ta-da.
Bye.
Cool dude.
Oh, they follow you too.
Webby's got, please remember thumbs up. When I'm going backwards down here to find out. All back home now, Miss T Tenerife, says Alan in the hat. Craigie C, clocked it a Rona Gran. There you go. Don't swear on your channel, please. Oh, because I said the...
Oh.
Let's try it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's what's the word?
I don't understand.
Schoolboy banter.
I don't understand that whole scenario of anything.
It's schoolboy banter, it is. 11 days weather better pick up, says. No, the weather's great. I mean, it's 25 degrees in the shade, and when the sun does come out, which is at least once a day, I think, for hours and hours and hours, then it's good. So let's check out where we are here.
It's a bit cooler.
I don't know where that mural is. I was looking for it.
The mural.
Yeah.
It's basically, in fact, it's to commemorate or commiserate. I don't know what the real word is. A disaster.
Oh, really?
There was a disaster where this building was having work done in the basement, and it collapsed,
Oh wow.
and 7 people got killed.
Oh my God.
And so they haven't rebuilt it, and they've cleared the spot. And on the wall that they put up to like make sure people don't fall into the cellar,
Wow.
they commissioned a mural to commemorate or in remembrance, you know. So it's quite a sad thing, but it was a fantastic work of art. And I was privileged to meet the artist and his brother, and we got chatting. And every time I went past, he was doing some more, either pencil drawings or filling it in or whatever. And one day I was with Kevin, and I went up to him actually, and I said, you know, can you stick me on it? He said, I can't. He says, because if I do anybody, everybody will ask, you see. So he said, but I'll take a picture. So he took a picture of me and Kevin. Morning, mother. And took a picture of me and Kevin, and I never thought anything of it. And then these little characters started popping up, and they didn't look like they were in a pose walking. They looked like they were sat looking at the artist, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so then all of a sudden I found us.
Unbelievable.
And I'm unmistakable with my white hat and my yellow shirt.
Oh yeah, I saw it. You showed us.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah,
I
I've
was
seen a
like,
picture of
"That's
it."
Definitely.
We tried to look for it the other day, but we didn't know where it was.
It's not far from here actually. So if you fancy any of the excursions, obviously this is Dan's shop.
This one. I didn't know
Yeah,
which
Tenerife
one was
First
there.
Excursions.
Because there's a lot of these.
Uh-huh.
So I didn't know. I asked some lady, is this Dan's shop? She said, "I
Yes,
don't
this is
know."
Dan's shop. These are the best people in the world. They not only flog you a good excursion, but they flog the best one for you and not the best one for their pocket.
Okay.
So tip them, give them a good tip.
All right.
No, they're guaranteed
Well, we wanna do
quality.
The night gazing, the night skies.
Not tonight though, is it? Or will it be okay tonight? Is the cloud so low?
The clouds are quite low, so you're way above the clouds. Way above the clouds.
So it might be.
How cold is it? Because he didn't bring any.
I go
They
home
have
tomorrow.
big bubble jackets and they have blankets available, don't worry about that. Yeah, they do the big bubble jackets, so you'd be fine, love.
You rent them for $100 a piece. I collect the money actually. They're telling me you're trying to rip off the Americans again.
I'll give you my number, darling. And
Okay, that sounds great. And you also do that ship.
Quick, won't she?
out of this world. It's absolutely fantastic.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, look, that's my telephone number. This is my name, Lisa Fair, darling.
Okay.
So if you have any questions, just feel free to give me a call.
All right.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
And we'll drop by here.
Yep, no problem, lover. We'll
He's
look
not
after
going
you.
to come. He's leaving tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah, it's my last day.
I have 2 sons visiting me.
okay, love.
Thank
Why
you.
are you leaving? That's a bad idea.
Oh, I'll be back. I'm looking to move here.
I'll do it again. We'll do it again. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Right, we're going to go see the mural now.
Okay.
Right, onwards and
Pleasure
upwards, as
meeting
they
you all.
say.
Alright.
Thank you.
Have fun.
See you ta-ra. Getting plenty of mileage out of the mural, Tim.
How is it?
Stands, because they have a lot of these little stands.
He's the tall guy with the beard, Irishman.
I know, Dan, but I meant I didn't know which company he worked for.
He owns Tenerife First Excursions.
Okay.
He's got 5 shops on the island. He also owns the
Some hamburger
the
place or something.
the quads up in the Teide National Park. It's one of the only 2 where you can rent quads and go through the national park.
What is a quad?
Quad bike.
Oh,
It's like a little. It's like a motorbike with 4 wheels.
oh.
Yeah.
Well, I won't be taking any of
Yeah, you know, if they take you on a tour, they're pretty good like that. And he's just opened the burger bar Bangin'. And he's also got those shops called, I can never remember,
chillin' or something?
Chill Box.
Chill box. Yeah, I saw the advertisement.
And the Chill Box does like smoothies and stuff like that, alcohol smoothies. You can also get non-alcoholic. And so he's, COVID sort of killed his business originally. I just got to rest for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
COVID killed his business originally. There we go, let's get you on. And but he's come back with a vengeance, so he's doing quite well.
Right.
Oh, he's got Chris. There you go.
I see them advertise on, well, they have...
Instagram.
Do they do something on Facebook? Or maybe it links to Facebook?
They
There's
probably
some
do,
young
yes.
kid that
Instagram and
walks
Facebook
around.
are probably the same thing, isn't it? There's one guy goes around, Matty.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah,
Matty's
got the beard.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
He's
the same company.
He's basically, I think he's the manager of the excursion shops.
Okay.
And then he's got somebody doing Bangin' and somebody else doing Chillbox, I think. And so he's doing quite well. He's doing quite well.
Very good. Very good.
But go and give him some love.
I used to follow him when he had a channel,
Well, he's
I
quietened
know
that down now because he's very, very busy.
Yeah.
But he put a few things in.
but he went to Ireland and I saw his father. And there was a big parade in Ireland, and I saw that video.
Cool. So the mural is not far from here now.
Okay,
So what you do when you get to this spot here,
okay,
turn a right.
okay.
Okay, up this way here. And
Past, we're going to pass a cat thrift shop.
a what?
I believe.
A gift shop.
No, a cat thrift shop.
A thrift shop for
Yeah,
cats.
Yeah.
We don't need cats.
No,
There's loads of them on the bloody island for free.
No, but
What'd you buy a cat for? You can't even take it back to the States.
No.
Are you going to eat it here?
they have a thrift shop that the money goes towards helping homeless cats.
You got the mic.
Oh,
I'm an idiot.
yeah. So the thrift shop
I'm an idiot.
helps homeless cats. So if you buy something from this thrift shop, the money, some of it goes to the cats.
And what do they do with it?
Well, the shelters for the
They
cats.
buy cat litter,
Yeah, and food.
food and rent.
Yeah.
I don't think the cats
I
are getting
think
the
it's
money.
over here somewhere.
I don't think the cats are getting the money. I'll go out on a limb and I can say that cats don't need money.
It's the big cat there.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, so that thrift shop, it helps homeless cats and taking care and finding homes for the cats.
Right. Well,
And
if you-
when I leave the island, I'm going to give all my clothes that I won't wear in America, and I'll send it to them.
Craig's saying, remember Christine says I want to be home by 11 a.m. today. I talked to her this morning, Craig, and she says, take your time, my darling. I have 2 bacon butties if you want, she said. Dynamic Serve says they're going to spend it all on whiskers. Overpriced rubbish, that is. Give them a dead mouse. Or give them a live mouse, that's even better.
Now, if I move here, I'll be bringing Mr. Burger. That's my cat.
Oh, really?
Yeah. and
He's going to love it here.
He's an indoor cat, never been outside.
Well, I wouldn't let him out then, because the feral cats here would rip him to shreds.
Yeah.
He's a scaredy cat.
A scaredy cat, there you go. What type of cat you got? A scaredy cat. I like that. I like that. Here we go. Keep death off the roads. Drive on the pavement. Always tip the gas man. So this is a nice corner for lunch.
Oh yeah, this was my son's favorite place.
Is it?
Emil. Remember? Emil wanted to go here. Napoli. Yeah, I think we went.
No a la ampliación de Puerto de los Cristianos.
What does that say?
Don't extend the port. Are they thinking of extending the port to be like a marina or something? I don't know.
Oh.
Sorry about this, I gotta use my other hand. There we go.
Oh my God. I'm out of shape.
Oriel Butchers. Carniceria. And how do you pronounce this one?
Asiatico?
This one here.
Taste.
That's what I thought. I think it's tasty.
Tasty.
Yeah?
I have never tasted sushi.
You never tasted sushi?
No.
You know, I bought some sushi the other day, threw it in the frying pan, just tastes like fish.
You cooked it then?
Yeah, yeah.
I think
not
they
even raw
eat
fish.
it raw.
Fortuna, and right here on the left, next to the Fortuna Nova restaurant, is a wonderful mural.
Is this it? Is this the mural you're talking about?
This is the mural, yeah?
Oh.
So it starts down here with the deep sea, and I'm going to go this way
Wow.
so the guys can
Very
see
nice.
it. See if we can turn
Let
this
me get
around
a
even.
picture.
I'm actually going to use this one because it's a wider angle. And then on the big fat one on the left there. Okay, now we'll turn to this one.
Yeah, stand by the fish.
There you go. So that'll give you a better thing like that. So this is the shipwreck, and this was painted by his brother. And then as we come a bit further up, we start getting closer to the surface of the sea, and we see the rocks and the coral. And here's a story which I'm not going to translate on the fly. In 1976, a place on the coast of the south of Tenerife, a Canadian seaman, Patrick Flickens, spoke with some fishermen on the existence of una corriente cálida. I don't know what a corriente cálida is. I'm assuming a mermaid, I don't know. Corriente cálida. I'm sure Craig will tell me in a minute. Anyway, I'm not going to read all that.
Yeah.
What I'll do is I'll photograph it and then I'll translate it at home and then I'll put it up in the comments. So, let me just put this down. Don't fall. There we go, and click. Oh, that's a video. No video, photo. We want photo. Click. There you go. So I'll translate that when I get home. Actually, I suppose Google could translate it right now, couldn't it, really?
True.
So this is the corner by Palmar. So Palmar's in the corner there. And then as we start here, there is the beach called Callao Beach.
Okay.
Funny enough, my complex is called Callao Beach.
Yeah.
So that's the actual beach, Callao.
Oh.
And then you've got that nice residence there. And then you've got the hotel next to yours, and there's the Arona Gran.
Yeah.
So from the Arona Gran, we're walking down here. Hello, ladles and jelly spoons. Is it a picture or is it a film? A picture. Oh, I was talking. Got my eyes closed. And
It's amazing how he painted this. Unbelievable.
And he started with pencil drawing, and then he filled in the colours, but there was no detail, and then he went back and did the detail.
Wow.
And he didn't finish the whole thing. He did it like in stages, you know.
Wow.
So and as you get closer to the end here, you get closer to the coast, and it eventually ends up with a step up. So actually, if you think about it, you can walk straight into the picture.
Unbelievable.
It is great.
Really great.
Yeah. Cool dude. So when you get to this area where the beach is, you see a lot of people, and there's quite a few nondescript people. And then you'll notice that there are some people like this cyclist here, and he looks like, okay, he's probably a somebody the artist knows, because he's done a bit more detail on that, as opposed to the people lounging. And then this guy on the shore here with a distinct hat and a shirt, and a guy on the chair there, that's probably people he knows as well. And as you come along, you notice on the promenade, there are certain people just stood on the promenade looking out. This guy here with the blue shorts, for instance, he's just sat on the promenade looking out. I thought that was me at first, but I didn't have a sling bag. I've got this this thing here. So we're coming along, quite a few other people, until a policeman there, look. And so you see a guy with a yellow shirt.
Yes, there you are. I have to take a picture.
Right next to...
That is like so awesome. Let me get this picture.
There we go. So the blue guy is Kevin the Scotsman, and the guy in the yellow shirt's me.
Did you know he was painting it?
No, he gave him a picture of himself.
He actually, we were stood here talking to him, and we were saying,
okay,
would it be possible to be honest? He said he can't guarantee it.
Right here.
Right there.
Oh, okay.
I just took a picture, look.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
And he said he'll try, and then all of a sudden it was done. I think Kevin
so
did a
cool.
video on it saying, I am moving permanently to Tenerife.
I saw it, and I was like, he is? I first believed him. And
this is the step. So from here, it looks like you can step up and walk straight into the picture, doesn't it?
Definitely. That is so awesome.
So these are the people that lost their lives, I think. Cool dude.
Wow. Oh, thanks for showing us that. I couldn't find it. I had no clue where it was.
If we do this, that's right, I'll go like that, there we go. So if we do it like this, we're both pointing forward, but if I put the zoom lens on this one, so we're zoomed in on that one, let's go to two's up, split view, there you go. So you've got, on the left you've got the zoomed in, and on the right you got the wide angle.
Now, if somebody like my son wants to do a video, he doesn't need all this stuff, right?
All you need is a phone.
Your phone, that's all you need.
If you're going to be moving, you might want a gimbal for stabilization. But they're about 80 bucks. Get a DJI Osmo. You don't have to get the latest model, they all do the same job.
Yeah.
And you put your phone in it. What I do recommend though is good audio. You need good audio on a video, because people will forgive a blurry picture, but they won't forgive wind noise and crackling. It's just too much like hard work to listen. We're going to go over here just so I can say, take my life in my hands.
Yeah, this is a nice place to sit. You want to sit here?
I was going to see if my favourite's open,
Okay.
and if not, we'll come back here.
All right.
No, it's not open.
So we could sit.
We could sit here, yeah?
Yeah. That table's clean. We could sit there, or we could sit here and they'll clean it.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
You want to sit on the street?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not in the middle of it.
No. How many is there? It's 4 of us, right?
Okay, it's your turn, Chris.
Permiso, señor.
It's your turn. Here you go.
¿Usted también? Right, ladles and jelly spoons. Let's see where we are. Let's put that down there. And Christopher's got the mic now. I'm actually going to take this.
Ooh, it's hot.
I'm not sure whether we'll be served. I think it's serve yourself, but let's
I can order.
let's just
If you guys want coffee.
cafe con leche. That's all I want. Yeah.
I want
Bacon body?
No.
I want a seltzer water. I don't want coffee.
No coffee.
No coffee. Seltzer water.
I'll
I got it.
No.
I got it.
What do you want?
Just seltzer water too.
No coffee.
No,
We had.
I'm too hot for coffee.
We had a million.
Okay, I
coffees.
got
get
it.
Tim's.
No worries. I will, yeah.
Okay, I was gonna treat. All right.
Oh well.
So what I'm going to try and do, Christopher, I'm going to get you in the frame here. Seeing as though you've got a.
I got to put my makeup on.
I got to take it on there.
I know we're so out of shape, Tim.
You out of shape?
Just this walking is killing my whole entire body. Because in America, all we do is drive. You know, we don't walk anywhere.
And when I lived in America, it was amazing because I was walking, the police stopped me and said, "What are you doing?" So I'm
Really?
walking. Why are you walking?
Yeah.
There was no sidewalk. It was like in outskirts of Richmond.
Oh.
I think Glen Allen. So it was all residential, you know, there's no sidewalks. And they just said, "Where are you going? What are you doing?"
Yeah.
I said, and then they said, "You're British?" I said, "Yeah." "Oh, I knew a guy whose dog was British," or something like that, you know. "Do you know him?" "His name's Bob."
Oh my God.
Okay. USB 1. That's me. So I'm going to set this off. I did have a thing to do.
Need anything? I have 2 hands here. I
There you
can
go.
help
If you, oh, yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3. If you do that,
Hold it like that.
just hold that, yeah,
Okay.
and point it at anybody you like.
Okay.
There's Chris. There you go. Oh, I'm just going to set this on.
Hello. All right.
This is cool.
Right, ladles and jelly spoons.
I was so happy I was able to meet you on this trip.
Yeah.
Me too, because we've been corresponding quite a while, haven't we?
Yeah.
You're actually going to lose the signal here, so I'll turn back to this camera for a minute and take. Two, three. That's my camera there. Okay. So I'm on that one. And then we're going to get Christopher's camera. This is the first time I've done this, ladies and jelly spoons. Gone from a handheld to a table-based vlog.
Looks like you're putting a silencer on a gun.
It is. It is. So that's that one. Anything else in here I need? Nope, don't need that, don't need that. Okay, so I'm going to put this down here like this. And now I'm going to transfer this thing here
If
to
you need
here.
help, I'm right here.
No, that's fine. I got to learn to do it on my own, my mum says. And do that. Oh, wrong way. I will do that way then. There you go. So we got Christopher here.
Hello.
And we're going to zoom in on him and go down a little bit. There you go. So if we now have the split screen, we got them both.
Perfect.
Cool dude.
Perfect.
So if I bring this a little bit further this way, like that, I can still see you, right?
Yeah.
And then I bring your camera this way slightly, like that. Then you can talk to me, and it'll just look like you're talking into the camera.
Perfect.
Which I think is quite good. I just need to be a bit higher, I think.
I'm going to take a picture of this.
And
It's always good to be a bit high.
a little bit higher. And this one, there you go. So it's the same height now, yeah? That's pretty cool. Zoom out a bit. Oh, the zoom's gone off.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Cool dude.
Okay.
Cafe con leche.
Hope that's fine.
Thank you.
What's the difference between cafe con leche and cappuccino?
Cappuccino's Italian, and I think it's a double espresso with foam.
Right.
And a cafe con leche, I think, is a cafe solo with cream.
Oh. Okay.
And a little foam, or
I think it's only foam because they've used the same milk,
oh,
but they don't actively. I don't think they actively put the foam on, or maybe they do now.
sure.
Cheers.
Cheers, big ears, as they say.
Cheers to YouTube.
There we go, got me. So you can't see yourself, can you?
No.
So I'm going to do something I haven't done now before.
I can see myself in 20 years.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm taking pictures
Buried
and putting
somewhere.
it on Facebook.
Oh, nice.
Facebook. I don't go on Facebook.
Oh, wow.
It's people after me on Facebook.
Oh, are you sure?
No, I'm joking. Do you know that that gullible, right, is the only word in the English language that isn't in the dictionary?
Oh, really? you are something else.
Really? Look at this, Shinobi. I got a Shinobi 5-inch monitor
What's that for now?
for you, so you can see what the show's like. So I got to put the battery in.
What's your YouTube again?
What's
Tim
my YouTube?
Yes,
Is Timothy Dowd.
Timothy.
DOWD.
Oh, wait.
So you grab that
Okay. Oh,
and we turn it on, and then I get myself a longer cable than normal. So what I'm doing, ladies and Joey Spoons,
Timothy Dowd, what?
have you?
I'm trying to type your thing in.
Oh, it's youtube.com/@Timothy Dowd, and if you give it to one of your intelligent sons,
Can you do it?
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't want to put the wrong thing.
excuse me, the world famous Timothy Dowd. So if I give you this, Christopher, and you plug it in to the side here on the HDMI in, and I plug this into the HDMI out, then we should have a connection.
Did you get it?
yeah.
What's it showing? The whole thing with everything?
I think it's showing porn or something.
You see the whole thing? Okay.
I see you and me. Yeah.
Just you and me, or
Yeah.
do you see the
And I see the comments.
the comments? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say the HDMI out is a custom, just the show.
There we go.
So you're not distracted. So you got to like the show now. This is what people at home are seeing.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool, dude.
Perfect. Perfect.
So Christopher, I've got you.
I'm here.
That's like this.
My last day.
It is your last day, but I've always wondered.
Is that right? The link? Sorry.
Sorry. youtube.com/Timothy Dowd. So let me just do this. There you go. So Christopher, you were born in the States?
Yes. Born in Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah.
Cool dude.
Flatbush.
Flatbush.
That's the
City limits.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Nutbush, isn't it? the song. And when did you move to Virginia?
First I moved down to Florida when
Okay.
I was 18 with my parents,
Right.
and we lived in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Did they retire then, or did they?
They were. My father was ill, so
Okay.
he was on disability.
Okay.
And
And Florida's
they
better.
were like retired.
It's like us moving here, right? Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
And your mom?
Yeah, they're both passed.
Okay.
Both passed. I lived there till, I don't know, 96.
Okay.
I worked for airlines and cruise lines, and the cruise line that I was working for, Silver Sea Cruises,
Okay.
they transferred me to London. So I lived in London for 7 years.
What were you doing on the cruise lines?
I was a finance manager.
All right.
Yeah,
So all the money coming in and going out,
all the money coming in, going out.
and
yeah.
a bit off the side.
Well, no. I used to have to go on board the ship when it was in port in
Okay.
London and audit the safe,
Okay.
and but other things, payroll and paying bills. It was good. It was good. I met up with when I was in Fort Lauderdale. My London office came in to do a meeting with the Miami office, and I got along with the boss so good. 2 weeks later, he asked me to move up to London. So
Wow.
it was really good. And I have an Irish passport,
So you
there's
can
no
work
visa.
over there with no
Yeah.
problem. Ah.
Now it might be different because they're not in the EC. I don't know if
No, as long as you got an Irish passport, I think you still got the freedom of movement between Ireland and Britain.
okay.
I'm not sure whether it's Ireland and Britain and Ireland and Northern Ireland, but I don't think there's got to be a difference, because if there was a difference, there'd be an uproar, wouldn't there? You know.
Yeah.
So I think you're okay. I think Irish people can still come and work in London without having to go through any, like we would have to go to move here.
Yeah.
See, you're even better off. You could move here with no problem because you got free movement of people, and I live here and I'm not free.
Right.
I can't vote. I can't. The only thing I can vote in is the local election for the mayor and the council.
And the
That's
council.
it.
Okay.
I can't vote in any European elections or any Spanish elections.
Since Brexit?
Since Brexit, yeah.
Okay.
In fact, they took the rug out from under us because they didn't even let us vote for Brexit or against it,
Why?
because we've been out of the country so long. There was a law that if you were out of the country longer than 10 years, you lost the right to vote in Britain. You can still claim the winter fuel allowance. Oh God.
But living in London was great. I loved it.
So you were in an office in London, or?
Yeah, I was on Great Eastern Street, which is the city of London, and I had a little house in Essex.
A little house in Essex.
Yes.
A little
Yes,
house.
a little house.
And I visited him.
You did visit.
With my son.
Well, the reason why is my apartment in London was more expensive than the mortgage on a house outside of London. So,
Exactly.
So I mean, the commute was okay, but I miss living in the city.
Did you? You still got it?
No,
You sold
no,
it?
Sold it.
Okay.
Yeah, I sold it, and then I moved to Mallorca,
Mallorca.
Palma de Mallorca,
Palma de Mallorca.
and had a little bar there in Porto Colom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What was that called?
it was called Mar Blau, which was the Blue Sea.
Blue Sea, Mar
Yeah,
Blau.
Yeah,
Mar Azul it would be, wouldn't it?
it was in Mallorquin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mar Blau.
Mar Blau. There you go.
And,
Mallorquin. For those of you who don't know what that is,
it was good
not the Canarians, the Balearics have got their own languages. It's a bit like
Yes.
Catalan and stuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, do they have one their own language here?
No, but we tend here the accent is more South American, and they use a lot of South American slang as well. So they don't use the
No?
no It's all here, and they even drop the S off the end of the words. So it's very hard to understand them. It's like learning the Queen's English and then going to Newcastle.
Or coming to America?
No, America's all right because it's so slow, and unless you're in New York, What do you want? Coffee. Get a coffee.
Coffee.
But so after Mallorca, the bar did well, or
the
did
bar
you?
did okay
Yeah.
for the summer, but then once the winter hit, It was a ghost town.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you buy it freehold or were you renting it?
Renting it.
Did you start to rent in the winter?
Yeah.
So basically you had
Nothing
a 12-month
stopped.
rent and you had like a 5-month season, right?
Yeah. So we sold it. I had 2 business partners. We
Okay.
sold it and went our own way. And
Did you make a loss or a profit, if I can ask? Being a
loss.
financier,
Loss,
yeah.
yeah.
A lot of people do. I mean, the best business here on the island is selling a 5-year lease on a bar every 3 years. Because after 3 years, the guys who can't make it, they've got to give up, and they still owe 2 years on the lease.
Yeah.
And they got to find somebody to take that over, and then they're trying to get loads of money for the bar stock and all that. But yeah, a lot of people
but
here.
the reason is because there was no business and it was hard to sell, and I was getting island fever. It was raining all the time and cold, and there was nothing to do other than drink.
Well, theoretically, what you should do is do the summer season, and then with all your profits, go and live somewhere else. But if you split it
Yeah.
3 ways, you can't really do that, can you?
No.
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 So after Mallorca, back to London,
Went home for a while.
which is
Went to
Florida or
Virginia.
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 Um,
See my mom.
Oh, your mum was in Virginia at the time.
She was living with my
Yeah, I
sister.
took care of my mom.
Oh, you did? And in the house you're in now?
She passed away now.
No, but
Oh yeah,
in the
same
house you're in now. Yeah, same house.
My father passed away in Florida. And
She
I
came up
told
to
my
you?
mom-
Okay.
Well, actually, Emil called my mother Emil called my mom and said, "Grandma, you have to come to our house." And so she came, and she
Okay.
stayed 7
your fault.
years.
Yeah.
She came 7 years, and then she passed.
Okay, but it's nice that you can be with family, isn't it? Though
Yeah.
I mean, alone in Florida, I see sometimes the TV shows, where the people retire to Florida and then it's all like a big community. And then all of a sudden they start getting married at 90 years old and all that.
Really? New drama.
New drama and all that, yeah. So you went back to Virginia, which was Falls Church, I believe, right?
Falls Church.
And where is that, if people don't know?
It's about 30 minutes outside of Washington, D.C.
South. Southwest.
Southwest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right
So,
next to McLean.
huh?
Next to McLean.
Next to McLean.
Yeah.
Shirley McLean.
No.
We're talking about. It's like a mate said, "Where are you from?" He said, "I'm from Lower Pever." He says, "Well, it's actually it's near Upper Pever." These people don't know. They say, "Is it near New York or Washington D.C. or Richmond or something like
New York. I mean, Washington, D.C.
that?" Washington D.C. So Falls Church. How long did you stay there for?
I guess about at least 6 years, I think.
I guess.
Yeah.
Are you still working for the same company?
No.
Oh.
No, I left Silver Sea when I bought the bar.
Right. Okay.
And then I did some accounting jobs there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I decided to move to Barcelona.
Barcelona.
I was there for like 6 months.
So you speak fluent Maconese and Castellano.
I speak fluent something.
Fluent
yeah.
something.
Something.
Is Barcelona Catalan though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Catalan. I was
I don't
getting,
understand
the citizens in Barcelona don't like the rest of Spain.
No.
No.
It's the same as
They
every.
don't like Real Madrid. They don't like.
But every small area being being dominated by a large area.
Yeah.
Right. Hates them. I mean, I'm English, right? And I didn't realise I was a foreigner, right? Until I went to live in Wales. And all of a sudden, I said, well, it's the same country. No! And then I went up to Scotland and said, oh yeah, nice Scotland. It's all the same. No! No.
So now you know how the colonies felt.
The colonies?
The colonies. American colonies when we got rid of Britain.
See, that's what I don't understand. You guys are actually the descendants of the colonists.
Yeah.
So you're the guys that did it. We didn't do it. You colonized it. We stayed home. We're not the colonists. You guys are the colonists. They don't understand the Americans, you see. They think that the British people who didn't colonize anything and stayed in Britain were the colonists, but they're not. Actually, they are, because the people who stayed in Britain just got the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just took all the
We were
assets.
taking the taxes and.
The assets of everything. What is it? We're in a new age now. The age of capitalism is dead, and we're in the new age of techno-feudalism. Techno-feudalism. Go and watch something lately by the old finance minister of Greece, Yanis Varoufakis. He started, or jointly started, a new movement called DM25, and it's not DM, it's DIEM, Democracy in Europe, and I don't know what the M stands for. Go and check that out. I mean, it is sort of what you would call loony left, right? But, funnily enough, the loony left nowadays was the Conservatives back in the 50s and the 40s, right? So after the war in Britain, you believed in taxing the rich, not making sure that people weren't, there wasn't like too aristocracy and the proletariat and all that, and that everybody had a chance to do something. And what happened was, eventually, is you can have that view. In fact, there's a guy who put it on Facebook. He says, I haven't changed my views for 50 years, but I've gone from conservative to loony left. So the colonists and all that, it's all, and the American Empire is on the way down as well. But I think the Roman Empire took 1,000 years, the British Empire took 100 years, and American Empire. But anyway, no politics on this.
No
politics.
No.
So colonies, Virginia. So you were doing stuff, ducking and diving, and what made you come over here to buy a bar? Or is there something?
Well, I went to Barcelona, thinking about buying a bar, and I just couldn't find anything that I would work in, because of the language barrier and the politics between Spain and Barcelona. I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. So
the place was nice, but
it was beautiful.
Yeah,
that was beautiful. So I tried. I heard about the Canary Islands, never been, and came over to Tenerife.
Did you come to any of the other islands or just the Canaries?
While I was living here, I went to La Gomera, but mainly because I was working 7 days a week.
Right.
At the pub.
And it was on your own this time? No business partners?
I had a business partner.
Yeah, is he still here?
No.
And now we're going to reveal, ladies and gentlemen, because it's 10 o'clock, 10:05. We're going to reveal now what the bar was. So where was your bar in Los Cristianos? Slowly.
Slow
reveal.
Avenida de Amsterdam.
Avenida de Amsterdam, yeah.
Poke Margarita.
Okay.
And it is the Swan.
The Swan
pub.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you owned the Swan.
Yeah.
Back
for about
in
2 years.
When was that?
10 and 11.
Yeah, 2010, 2011.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't here then. I came in 14, so we wouldn't have crossed paths. But Webby reckons you've met.
Yes, he said we did.
And you would remember him if you had, wouldn't you?
You meet so many people when you own a bar. I've met so many people.
But I'm sure
he said, I guess he was in my place.
He probably was, yeah.
And
He
his
probably
wife
was.
too.
And we had a.
Dawn met him too.
Did she remember?
I don't know.
I don't know. We had a singer every night. I think her name was Linda Day.
Oh, same singer?
Yeah,
Cool,
she was
dude.
on contract.
Okay.
Yeah, and the bar did really well. Just got. I thought it was time to go back home for a little bit.
Back to Virginia?
Back to Virginia. Well, I live with my sister. Yeah. Yeah. She invited me.
Okay, so he was helping out. Okay.
And been working for a staffing company. I'm their finance manager.
Okay. So you work from home or you got an office?
I normally work from the office, but I've had so many eye surgeries. In fact, this eye is very cloudy. So they allowed me to work from home. So I'm work from home. And I've been doing some work from here, from the hotel.
You're safer on the roads, actually, if you can't see very well. You'd be okay in Florida.
Yeah. Well, the doctor said I could still legally drive because this eye is okay.
Okay.
But I'm uncomfortable. So
No, me too. I mean, I can't. I'm sort of night blind. I don't like driving in the night.
I can't either.
You know.
Yeah.
So I like to say, I say I'm not driving anywhere in the night because I want to go out and have a pint. Although this week, yesterday I didn't drink at all because Chris is taking antibiotics and she said I can't drink on my birthday. So in sympathy, I didn't drink either.
Oh.
And then I felt great this morning. Funnily enough, you know. And so I know the people are going, yeah, we've heard this before, So I'm thinking, while she's not drinking, I won't drink either. And then I'll probably change it to say when she's with me.
Yeah, it was great to meet Christine as well. She's very sweet.
She sends her love, by the way. I left her in bed this morning. She said, "Do you take your time?" She said, "Go and have 2 bacon butties."
Happy birthday.
Oh, yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
very much.
happy birthday, Christine.
She had a great time last night. We went to the Nebula again, and we had something totally different. Christine had the strips of filet steak over fettuccine with mushroom cream sauce.
Oh, wow.
And I had, there was a surf and turf on the menu. I think it was $34. Surf and turf on the menu. And it came with mashed potatoes. I've never seen mashed potatoes in the Nebula, but I thought for $34 the guy's going to mash some potatoes, right? So then I saw the entrecôte with the wine sauce. It was basically the same thing but without the 4 prawns, for $10 cheaper. So I thought, well, I'm not really into prawns anyway, you know. I mean, I'll eat them, but you know, they're not like my go-to food. So I said, can I have that, but can you stick a side of mashed potatoes? He went, no, mashed potatoes only comes with the $34 one. So I said, go ask. So he went and asked. He came back. She said, certainly, sir. So that is my go-to meal at the Nebula now. Is the steak with the mashed potatoes, and they didn't charge me extra.
Mashed potatoes.
No, they didn't charge me extra.
When you have especially regular customers, you have to be somewhat accommodating.
But I felt like I ripped them off because I would have ordered fries or canary potatoes on the side, and I got the mashed potatoes on the side. But they didn't charge me at all. What they probably did is peeled some canary potatoes just to
exactly.
Is it hard to find mashed potatoes here?
It's not something that is. I have not seen it. I mean, you probably find it if you go to a Sunday lunch pub, British thing. But normal, I don't think mashed potatoes is a big thing here. Also, they do it was actually mashed potatoes, but if you do get it, it's probably a puree. You know, more of a a very fine one. More like a soup, you know, not a soup. Boom trikes. You want to go on those?
Those look like fun, yeah.
Yeah, it's, you can either drive yourself or you can be driven. No, but you can be driven. And there's lots of different tours you can do. You can do the Hollywood tour that takes you all around and everybody waves at you.
Oh, that's fun.
Or you can do the go up the Tady, or you can go somewhere else. You can even do a tapas and wine tasting, which is really good. And especially on a day like this, it's perfect because you get the exhilaration of the motorbike. They stop at regular places. You get out, they do stuff. It's very good.
We could do that.
And they organise. They start in our village, but they'll pick you up anywhere. So if you, it's called Boom Trikes, BOOM.
I've seen them.
And I think Facebook is the best place to order that.
You can drive.
You can drive yourself. I'm going to put a caveat on this. The last time I checked, you were able to drive yourself. But check.
You need a license.
Only car license, I think. It's a 3-wheeler.
Okay.
You don't need a bike license, I don't think. I think 3-wheelers only car license. I'm just going to do a couple of what's it called? Comments.
Okay.
Right, and then we'll come back to your story.
Okay.
Okay. So Jimmy England's on. I only done since I came back from Tenerife. I tried the Stella 00. It's not bad. Oh, that's all right. Empire does sausage and mash, surely. Yeah, I was saying if it's a British themed place, you're going to get mash, but it's not typical. Music Meep, Jimmy, I'm not sure if that's right with the name like Jimmy Law. I'm going backwards, so I don't know what he said. Music Meep, I've not seen that before. Welcome to the channel. Do you have a channel, Music Meep? Daniel's Adventures on. Daniel, you've asked me about the bakery, right? I've filmed it. It's on this camera right now. In fact, theoretically, oh no, I can't transfer it. I don't have my transfer thing. Okay, but I am going to put it up. I am definitely going to put it up. Hi Tim, I'm only drinking 00 at the moment. Very well done, Jimmy. Heard the words Nebula twice today. Ah, there we go.
Great restaurant.
Safer on the roads, Mr. Magoo. Ruth Robertson's on. Travel awesome together. Can't miss Webby's at. Tricia was in a pub in Plymouth where the guy in Glasgow says, where am I? I replied, the Clipper. He replied, no lad, what city? 31 degrees in Liverpool this weekend. Tricia Slater, Tim, Scotland is Scotland. It's all the same. They're going, no. Subscribe, says Shirley. Adam's on. Right. I'm going all the way to the beginning. Anne-Marie, Ian Williams, Bob from near South Chicago is our new Pope. My mum's 87 now, still driving. Me nuts. True Wayne is 2 weeks. Is Wayne on as well? Okay, it's just this doesn't let me read the back comments. When somebody comments, like Catherine just comment now, it skips down to the bottom. There's probably a setting in it that I can change, but there you go. As far as I'm aware, you can't drive the boom trikes. Great thing to do though. I did wine and tappers in the local residence home. Okay. Cool dude.
Local residence home?
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but apparently it's wine and tappers in a residence home. Tim, is there a way I can get comments back on the TV screen? YouTube's playing up, said Shirley. I have no idea. I don't think I can get comments on my TV, but it's up to the TV, I think. Depends on what it is. There you go. So I also did this thing, but it's not working, and I don't know why. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit it. Transition, switch, replicate, relate. Chroma key, rename. Is that working? That's frozen, isn't it, guys? Okay, I'm going to delete it.
Yeah, the live feed looks like it's gone on my end.
It just looks frozen, does it?
Now I see a building in the ocean.
Yeah. Because I put that in, and then I can add a video, you see, and that's going to be the roll intro, and I'll add another video called the Helix, and now what I can do, I can play that.
Oh, that's cool.
So I've turned the wrong thing off there, but that's okay. I can do that now. But I set it all up last night, and then it's frozen today. So I had to kill them out and put them back in. So my intro didn't work. So we're down to 27% on this, which is good, because I'm trying to work out how much until it gets to 0, and it's usually around about an hour and a half. Although they do say 6 hours, but 6 hours is probably when you turn it on and do nothing.
Yeah.
But if you're powering 2 webcams, because this actually takes power as well,
Okay.
then that's going to take those things.
Do you carry spare batteries or?
No, it's just an internal battery. But if I do have a base US 100-watt charger, and I can plug it in under here, so it does take external USB power, so it'll go all day. It is, and also you can get remote guests in. Well, I tried it the other day remotely, and it takes too much power from the Wi-Fi, because I'm actually going over a SIM card which is in here now, so it's going to the cellular network.
How does the Wi-Fi, not Wi-Fi, but cell work here? Is it unlimited data and text, or? Right.
It depends who you're with. If you're getting nobody gets a landline any time, right? So what I did is I got this kit where I can have a gigabyte internet with 2 phones attached, and they're unlimited. And then for Christina, I got 300 minutes international, no, 1,000 minutes international for an extra $5. And I got, for me, 100 minutes international for €3 or something like that. But if you just want a SIM card, I recommend Lobster. Lobster do a SIM card with just Spain for €10 with 100 gigabytes of data. I'm using that on this now, right? 100 gigabytes of data. And also you can get an international plan, unlimited international, including America, for €15 a month.
Oh, wow.
And that gives you also 100 gigabytes of data. And if you go to any of my videos and go in the comments, I think there's a link to Lobster, and I get a free month if you sign up using my link.
Oh, okay.
But you got to have an address here, and you got to have an NIE, your identification number, which you already got, I think.
One.
Yeah. But you have to have an address here for them to do that, because then you get the Canarian price, which is only 7% IGIC.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I move.
Yeah, when you move,
back,
yeah. So you, the Swan, then you went back to Virginia and you stayed there for a while?
Yeah, I'm still there.
You're still there?
Still there.
So no other adventures after that? Have you been traveling at all?
No, just work.
Yeah.
My job is busy, so...
can I ask what age range are you?
You can ask. I just turned 58 in June.
Okay, and so when's your plan to retire?
Well, I don't know. I want to buy a bar here, so...
Okay. Yeah, but that's retiring, isn't it, really? You know?
Yeah, so shortly.
Shortly.
Next
Don't call me
couple
shortly.
of months.
He has to find one though.
Yeah.
You know, we can't find one.
Yeah,
Well, what I'd like to do is move out here and then maybe get a part-time job, or I was thinking. I think I even heard you say Dan might be hiring.
Well, Dan is always looking for good people, and if it, you know, basically, I mean, I think it's he guarantees a minimum, but there's also commission on top of that, I think.
Yeah.
And so Dan's a good thing, a good fit there, or any bar. I mean, the bars and restaurants, they cannot get decent serving people, so they've got to pay more now than they used to. It used to be flooded with loads of people, and nowadays everything's gone to pot. Since COVID, everybody left, and so they just can't get the staff. They can get people, but not reliable. So if you're a good guy, you can end up being the boss of them all in 10 minutes. You know, it really is. So
it's
you
something
can do that.
to.
Or you
And then
go
I
into
might
finance.
even be able to keep my current job if they allow me to work remotely from Spain.
There is a problem, I think, being an American citizen, that you got to pay tax.
Well, I'm Irish.
Yeah, but you have to give up your American citizenship to not pay tax in America, right?
I'm not giving up American citizenship. I would just pay tax here.
I thought that you had to pay tax in America worldwide, wherever you
To
live.
a certain income, right?
I think 200,000 is tax-free if you're working overseas.
Oh, right, okay.
They call
You
it
still have to
foreign
report it.
income exclusion.
Okay, foreign earnings income exclusion. So
I have
all
to
right.
report it. I still have to do a tax return.
You have to do tax return. Okay,
Yeah, I
it's
did the
like
same
here.
thing when I worked in England.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
But,
good.
but having the Irish passport is gold.
It is gold.
Yeah.
It is gold. And where does that come from? Is it a grandparent or?
Yeah, my father's father was born, is it Ballymon, Ireland?
Yeah.
Ballymon, Ireland, which is just
So
outside
flying
of
over with
Dublin. Just outside of Dublin somewhere, yeah.
My mum had an Irish setter once.
Okay,
Can I?
maybe they were related.
Maybe. she had the same colour hair as you, red setter. So 58, looking to buy a bar. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, if you own or know of a bar going in Tenerife in the next year, let's say,
Or less, yeah.
or less, then give us a shout. And but I think you're right. I think you need to come here and be here, and then decide where you want to live. Because I mean, I suppose being here, you're looking between La Caleta and Los Cristianos, right?
Correct. Yeah.
But there are loads of other places on the island to go and see, you know, and you could probably get something. Out of town, and then make it special. Have you heard of Oliver's out of town?
No.
There was a bar called Oliver's with a Twist, which is just up from the bus station. So if you're going out of town, the bus station's on your right. You take the big roundabout, you take the right up there, and then the first roundabout at the top, hidden away somewhere, was a place called Oliver's with a Twist. And they had like 5 tables outside, 3 tables inside, so it was like totally, what's the word? It was, you know,
Quaint.
it was quaint, but you couldn't see it from the street. There was no passing trade. They were booked every night, months in advance, because they did something special. They did an a la carte perfect menu with lots of different stuff, and they made so much cash, I think, that they decided to expand, and they bought a place up a mountain somewhere, right? and they're booked out
Wow.
months in advance. You can only maybe get a cancellation, you know. So Oliver's with a twist. So if you're offering
Is this
something
a British?
special,
Is it British or Spanish?
I think they're British.
British.
I think they're British, yeah.
Reminds
Could be
me
wrong.
of Oliver Twist.
It's called Oliver's Out of Town now.
Oh, I was.
Yeah, but nobody's talking about it these days. Ballymun is a district north of Dublin.
Yeah, that's where he's from.
Yeah.
Ballymun.
Tide's fish and chip shop's up for sale. Oh, there's a fish and chip shop up for sale. If you fancy doing fish and chips. Went up to Mount Tidy last time, hired a car by Chi off a very windy road, no parking there. Blue badge, lucky for us. Came back, lost Gigantes, a lot better. Nice stop of food. View nice.
Very nice. Thank you.
Tidy's fish and chip shop. P.S. You got no tax on tips now and no tax on overtime. Go for it, young people. Flying truckers on, morning all. Sorry we didn't get to see you, unless you're still here. Lillian's on, Shirley's on. It keeps jumping again. I won't start recharging until it's to 0 unless you unplug the power source and wait about 10 seconds. Okay. Always had comments on my TV but can't get them anymore. Oh dear. We're booked for the 1st of September for Boom Trikes, which is going to the Hollywood tour, which lasts for 2 hours and costs €170. Well worth it. Get to comments on the TV, press the remote, move to where the thumbs up are and move across, press the comments icon and switch it on or off. There you go. We have always had assigned drivers on Boom Trikes tours. We've been on 4 trips with them, highly recommended, says Anne-Marie. Yeah, because they won't let you drive, Anne-Marie, because you can't reach the pedals. I'm on my TV but it's connected to the laptop. No, me nuts, driving me crazy. Tim, is there a way I can get comments? We did that one. And Catherine Ruff's on, so way you can't drive the boom track. We did that one. Okay, ladles and jelly spoons. I'm actually going to finish it here because I don't want to. I don't want to walk back with all that thing.
Yeah.
We got it back to the car. It's 10:25 now. By the time we're back at the car, and drive home, it should be 11 or thereabouts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this.
Thank you for
Van
coming
here.
and taking us.
Yeah, thank you, Tim.
We really
And we're going to go into this view here, and we're going to zoom way out.
We'll keep in touch.
I definitely will. And I get all 3 of you on like that. Okay. And then we got a news layout. The other news layout. That one. I got to move it over. Oh, I can't do that. Cancel. Exit now. Everything will be lost. I'll just leave it like that. But you know what I look like. They know what I look like.
Maybe the compliment on your shirt.
So,
He's wearing a new shirt, everybody.
Courtesy of my mom.
I went to Costco's and I wanted to get him a shirt, so I took a picture of this, and because he likes to buy his own shirts, but he said, all right.
okay, cool dude. So, ladles and jelly spoons, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining us today. Let me do this. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining us today. We had a great time. I hope you enjoyed Chris's story and that he was an owner of the Swan. And I'm going to leave it to these 2 guys to say, see you, wouldn't want to be you.
See you.
See you next time.
Wouldn't want to be you.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, there we go. Bye.